Okay, welcome to the Chartorium once again. This was the pair we were analyzing very early this morning, and I was thinking of taking a trade on it. Yeah. So what happened here is that I've already taken a trade. I sent it out already. Although this is a burner account, like it's just one of those accounts we play with. The account I make analysis on. So this is what happens there. Now you finalize your trade from the weekly. You can watch the video that was shared last before this. So this is what we do. We finalize we have finalized it to H1. Then let's assume we haven't drawn this yet and this. So now talking about the action and the confirmation of an action. So now this is the last trend line you drew. So this was the current action, the last trend line now. So now, but I now came to the 15 minute. Remember I said I only make use of the H1, I make use of the monthly, the weekly, daily, the H4, the H1, then the 15 minutes. I don't make use of 30 minutes at all. I remember that I said the H4 and the H1 has minimal noise, even the 30 minutes, but I really don't like working on 30 minutes. It's more like a lower time frame to me. So what happens here is that now let's assume this has not happened yet in the market. Oh, sorry. Let's assume here this square shape has not happened in this market. Note, this squared shape has not happened in this market. So what I do here is I take it like this. This is on the 15 minutes. Make sure you don't go beyond 15 minutes. Anything lesser than 15 minutes, then don't work on it. So now what I do here is, I have my trend this way. You see, I have three touches already. I have three touches here. That is, I have the first one. I have the first one at this point. One. Are we together? I have the second one at this point. Then I have the third one here, because this market now, it broke out here. It broke out. Then it touched this line. This line we're touching it as, this is a support here. It touches at the support, it bounced up. Touches at the support here, it bounced up. This trend line, this yellow trend line at the top now is a resistance. It dropped the market down again. Then now it now drop it down below. Then this one wanted to like go back, but this particular line, this particular action trend line, now bounced it back like no. So this trend line, this one has acted as a resistance here for this particular market here. So now this market now came again the second time. Then this one that was acting as a resistance again still acted as a resistance and said no, come down. So what happened in this market now, the kind of action we have on this market is, this is our action trend line, right? But now I want to talk of confirmation trend line. This is still an action trend line. This one is an action trend line. So now what happened here is that I have a breakout and I have a retest. A retest means when the market break out of a trend line, then goes back to try to break out again, but cannot break out and drop down. That is what a retest means. That is, it broke out and it retested. So now a breakout and a retest is one of the strategies in trading. But now I can't just take this trade because I'm not sure of it yet. So what happens now is that, now I'm coming, let me delete this. So now we said we should imagine that this one has not happened yet, right? So now we just draw this line normally. This our action trend line has been drawn normally. So now this has not happened. So now let's imagine that this particular place has happened now. I'm coming. Let me square just this small space. This small space has happened. Oh God. What's happening to this thing? Okay, this small space. I don't know what's wrong with this thing. So this one has happened here. This breakout and coming back to test it here has happened. So what I'm going to do now is that, I'm on the 15 minutes and I got this action. I got this my action trend line, this one. I got it on the 15 minutes. So what I do here is, from that point of retracement, the market got here before it started retracing. After the breakout, the market got to this point here. I'm coming. What's wrong with this thing? Okay, so the market got here. The market was here. This was the lowest place the market reached before it went up. You understand? The market reached this particular place, you see, this week before going up here. So what I do is, now that I'm trying to find a confirmation, I'm still going to go deep into this thing because there are rules for all these things, but now I just want to tell us what the confirmation is. And remember that your action trend line is a primary line that is telling you where the market is currently at, but now it has given me some kind of notification that, okay, this is a breakout and retest. This is a breakout and retest. That is the course of this market. So now what I do is I pick my trend line. Then remember that this is the last place the market touched this place. So now I just have to rule. I ruled it. I ruled it this way. You know, it's still straight. So now remember that this one has not happened in the market yet. This particular place has not happened in the market yet. It was only this place, inside this place. So now I was waiting for the market to break out of this my confirmation line. This is now my confirmation line, and I was waiting for the market to break out of it. So immediately the market broke out of it, I took a sell and I dropped a signal for the people in the group. So this is just how it is. So this new line is my confirmation, while this one is my action trend line. Remember, I got this one from the lower time frame, which is 15 minutes, and this confirmation too from the lower time frame, which is still 15 minutes. So now what I'm waiting for is, okay, we are waiting for a big sell. I'm still going to be teaching out how to set your entry, your Excel, and your TP a perfect place, so that you don't, because even if you have good strategy, you have to know when to enter a trade, when to exit a trade, and when to go out of a trade. You can see now that this was a massive entry. I took this trade on this green candle here. You see this green candle here, this green candle here. You see, I was just on a little loss. For the smallest person trading this account, you'll be on a loss of 0.62 cents, and you are expected to make 12 USD on this trade, risking 0.62 cents. You see, the risk to reward is like 12 to 1 ratio, 12 or 13. What am I even saying? Divide 12 USD. This is even close to 13. This is 12.90. So divide 0.60 divided by $13, or $13 divided by 0.60. Imagine the kind of massive profit you'll be making. So imagine if you are risking $100 on the trade. Imagine $200. So this is how great it can be if you know what you are doing. And that was all for the confirmation trend line. So this is the confirmation trend line. There are more about confirmation trend line actually, but this is just one of them. So you guys will have a good day. Like, share, and comment on the video. And if you have any questions, you can always reach out to the admin. You can check the link on this YouTube channel to, to see how to communicate with the company itself. So that will be all on confirmation trend line. In the next class, we'll be talking about the actions in the action trend line. So what happened here now, this breakout and retest is one of the actions in the action trend line. This is just one, and we have about 9, 10. Personally, I have about 10 strategies, and I'm only making use of 2, but I've mastered that 2. I've mastered it. So that's how it is. So you guys will have a good day.